Hello everyone and welcome to the real estate and investment news from Imtilak Real Estate. Antalya got 38% of foreign sales, and real estate sales in Turkey are advancing by 83% during the third month. Real estate investments of foreigners in Turkey is 360,000 in 10 years. Property rents in Istanbul are doubling, and the Turkish government is seeking strict measures. The Turkish government is opening many vital projects. Egypt allows Turkish citizens to enter the country with a border visa. The residential apartment sector achieved the sale of 3,415 apartments to foreigners in the third month of this year. As for the nationalities that bought the most, were topped by the Russians, who bought 1,175 apartments, followed by the Iranians, who bought 472 apartments, and the Iraqis ranked third by buying 165 apartments. Statistical data recorded the completion of 277,496 real estate sales transactions during the third month of this year. It's noteworthy that the prices of apartments in Turkey witnessed a significant increase at the beginning of this year, accompanied by an increase in demand as the rate exceeded 200% in some areas. The Turkish Minister of Finance confirmed that the real estate investment ranks first among foreign investments, nothing that is amounted to approximately 360,000 properties in residential real estate during the past 10 years. Istanbul topped the Turkish states with 138,480, followed by Antalya with 90,000 properties sold to foreigners during the last decade. The monthly increase in house rents in all of Istanbul reached 150%, and the average house rent reached 13,000 Turkish liras, which means $650. In this context, the Minister of Justice stated that the government intends to extend the decision to limit rent increases by 25%, which it approved for a year ending next July. The Turkish government opened the first natural gas stations in the Black Sea region, which amounted to more than 700 billion cubic meters. On the other hand, President Erdogan participated in the ceremony of supplying the Akkuyu plant with the first nuclear fuel, and stated that all Akkuyu units will enter service successively until 2028. And the station will provide 10% of Turkey's electricity needs. The president also announced the discovery of a 100-barrel-per-day oil field of good quality in Şırnak province, to raise Turkey's daily production to 180,000 barrels per day as a new step towards energy self-sufficiency. And the president also inaugurated the Istanbul International Financial Center, which is considered one of the most important strategic projects aimed at strengthening the position of Istanbul and Turkey in the global financial market. In the same context, Turkey successfully launched the first homemade image satellite into space in California to monitor the Earth. The new satellite will serve many fields such as detecting natural disasters and mapping. Istanbul witnessed the operation of one of its most important metro lines, which is Kaşüstü-Başakşehir metro line, which experts expect to be of a great importance in raising the investment value of real estate in the area it passes through. On the other hand, the past few days witnessed the opening ceremony of the high-speed train line between Sivas and Ankara, which reduces the journey between the two cities from 12 hours to 2.5 hours. As part of its plan to compensate those affected by the earthquakes, the Turkish government has handed over a smart village dedicated to the earthquake victims from the residents of the Nurdağ region in Antep province. With complete furniture and smart home technologies, which were completed in a record time within 44 days. At the same time, the Ministry of Environment and Urban Planning announced the start of a campaign in which the government pledged to bear half of the costs of rebuilding old homes threatened by earthquakes. After meetings between officials from Egypt and Turkey, the Turkish Minister of Foreign Affairs announced that the Turkish citizens can now enter Egyptian territory through a visa that is issued at the border gates. Thank you very much for watching and see you next video.